Welcome to my channel. My name is Matthew. My goal is to spread my interpretation of the Word. Let's get started. As we level up, raise our vibration, the more we learn. It's like moving up a level, but we're on a ladder. One step at a time to achieve a consistent frequency. You can have a glimpse of a higher frequency, but most likely you're going to come back down to where you were until you can put it into practice. And over a period of time, it could be a couple days, it could be a week, it could even be a month or a year, depending on where you're at in your life. But you take the steps to practice, make it a routine, and once you level up to another level, you reach that level and you stay there until you start climbing another ladder to another level. But if you fall off the ladder, you don't stay where you are, you fall down to the level you were just at. So then you got to start over and go back up the ladder again until you can get to the next level. And if you fall off again, you just go back down to the level you were at. Very rarely do you fall down a few levels. It is possible. But if you're really trying to achieve a higher frequency and connect them to the divine family, then most likely you're not going to fall that far down. You're just going to fall down to the level you were just at. So that's my interpretation of raising your frequencies, because that's pretty much what I've been going through. Like, each level you get to will have new temptations. If you pass certain, like when I go to work, sometimes I'll see a homeless person and I'll see him over and over and over again. And then the day, this has happened to me like 3 times. The day I give them money, because I feel like maybe they're sent to me somehow, but when I give them money, the next day they're not there. And one time, this guy asked me for money at the stoplight, and I said no. And then as I was driving away, making my delivery, I was thinking, man, that was probably God reaching out to me through that guy. And I apologized to the Father right away. And I was like 15 minutes away. And I said, let me go back and find him and I'll give him money. I didn't want to fail that test. I'm not saying you have to give money to every person you see, but when you feel it in your heart, those are like some times you want to like act upon those feelings. Like, I don't give everybody money I see that's like on the street corner. I barely ever do that anyway. But when I'm seeing it over and over and over, and I have this feeling that that might be what it is, then I do it. But I went back to the spot and he was not there. He was not there. And I was like, okay, well, maybe it's meant to be that I didn't see him again. And then about 5 minutes later, I got a call to go pick up another delivery. And when I arrived at the place to get the delivery, the guy was in line at the place I was going to. God brought me right back to him through my deliveries. And he was at the cash register paying for his meal. And he was scrounging around for some money like he didn't have enough. And out of the blue, I come up behind him and give him a couple bucks and pay for the rest of his meal. It worked out so beautifully. I knew that was meant for me. And after that day, I never saw him again. I haven't seen anyone else begging for money in that area. And the same thing happened at another area. Not the exact same thing, but I went to another area in town. And this guy's always has a sign out, and he waves at everybody, no matter if they give him money or not. He's always blessing people, and I gave him money once, and he smiled at me, and I never saw him again. It's strange how that works. Like, I don't know if they're really there in real life or if it's literally in my mind. I know they're real. I mean, isn't this world real, or is it? Sometimes I wonder. But anyway, what I'm saying is, once you level up, there's certain tasks you need to do on your ladder to reach that next level. And once you reach that next level, there's new tasks that need to be fulfilled in order to reach the level ahead. And with those tasks, there's also temptations that come to you. Temptations to get you off that ladder. So you got to maintain your focus. Don't let temptations come by and try to distract you and keep you from going to the next level. You'll have tasks and you'll have temptations. And sometimes they'll happen in threes. Like for me, that's what happens to me. They'll happen in threes. Like if I'm looking for a girlfriend, I'll have one girlfriend. Well, not a girlfriend, but a one person that's potential girlfriend material I'll be going out with, and then there'll be another one that comes up that's a total polar opposite. And then there'll be another one that's like in between. And it's so hard to decide sometimes. Not that I've done this in a long time, but back in the day when I was dating, this is what would happen. Same thing happens with jobs. Same thing happens with schools. Just in my personal life, this is what I've noticed. There'll be a polar opposite, and one in the middle. And it makes it so hard to decide sometimes because you might be involved with somebody a little more than if someone else pops up. I appreciate you taking a little time out of your day to listen to my message. May it spark a light within you for others to see and spark a light within them. Thank you. God bless you, and God bless all those around you.